start recording our draft process here. This pack's got some bombs in it. Thunderbolt Weaverman's like okay. Like the wild Ardent troops in this format aren't particularly good. It's a 4/4 Skyguard for 4. It says whenever an Ardent troop enters play under your control, create 2 Valors and put them into your deck with the text draw card on them. The objectively most powerful card in this pack is probably the Surging Wildfire. Taking that first pick is kind of speculative. But I think I actually like that as the first pick out of this pack. Nothing else in here is too terribly exciting. Like if there was a good piece of removal, or if this rare was a little bit more powerful, I'd consider taking this. But I think I'm just gonna grab the Surging Wildfire. And like, we're by no means committed to like playing this card, but we're gonna like err towards the side of like Ruby and Wild cards at this point. This card with Grandfather Elk is real good, and the Ruby Wild Elk deck is not bad by any means. Strangle is a very good, a very reasonable uncommon. But that being said, should we force Ruby Wild? Who wants to force Ruby Wild? If we're forcing Ruby Wild, I want to take this Rose Kitten. And should we just make this an awful draft? I've 3-0'd my last 6 drafts. So like, maybe it's time to throw one away. Having good limited ranking here. Easy Rose. I think it might be the cat, right? Like, Battle Prep and Eagerlackey are okay here too, but like, the Rose Kitten is really good in the Grandfather Elk deck. Alright, get out of my Ruby Wild cards. You passed this Wildfire to us, Apprentice of Bolas. God bless. Okay, we're forcing Ruby Wild at this point. This pack's actually nuts for us. There's a Bushi in this pack, and a Battle Prep, and a regular, and a Stalagamage, but we'll take the second Wildfire that Apprentice of Bolas here has gifted us. No, that's a third Wildfire? Oh, baby. Oh, baby, if we get 3. If we get 3... Okay, I'm excited now. This is... Oh! Oh, God. Oh. Oh, baby. Oh. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Sure. Sure. This is what we're doing with our lives. Yep, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. I can't. Nope. This draft needs no lube. It's going in raw. It's a real shame this Rock Slider's not particularly good in the Wildfire deck. Oh baby. Feral Root Tactics. Yep. That's +4/+4. That sounds good with the Surging Wildfire. It's been a while since we had a good Ruby aggressive deck. I'm excited. We're not getting any more kitty cats, though. It's kind of sad. I guess we're going to grab the Crossing Swords at this point. Nothing else in here is particular. We are firmly on the Surging Wildfire plan, so strap in, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Hopefully the Determined Bushi comes back around to us. Rose Kitten, yep, sign me up. 2 cats, 3 Wildfires, some Feral Root Tactics. Give them some little bit of mud in the eye. Gosh, the good hits keep coming. This is probably just a Call the Deepwood, right? Yeah, just like all mono 4-drop bombs. What kind of Ruby removal can we expect? Feed the Flames is a really quality piece of Ruby removal. It's a 2-cost basic action that deals 3 damage to target troop. I mean, if we're really lucky, we'll get another Surging Wildfire 2 in the next pack. If we're not unlucky, we'll get a Surging Wildfire 2 in the next pack. It does look like we're kind of getting cut on Ruby, but there's no way we're not playing it at this point. Pyrostrike is fantastic, yep. Please no one draft Hero Fall, right? There's nothing particularly exciting in this pack. I guess the Furious Blitzer's okay. It's a little double Ruby kind of sucks, but like, so it says Mobilize, so we can play it on turn 4, and it's a 4/4 with speed, so it's just like right in line with our powerful turn 4 plays. Actually, just mono 4-drops, right? Eager Lackey. Sounds great. I just need things earlier in my curve here. Yeah, so Mobilize, we can exhaust an unexhausted troop we have to reduce the cost by 2. So if we have an unexhausted troop, this can be a 4-drop, basically. Eager Lackey makes more 4-drops, so yep, but just like on curve, really. Stalagamage, probably on that Stalagamage life. The Stalagamage Rose Kitten curve, the Stalagamage Rose Kitten Wildfire curve is probably just unbeatable, right? Nothing too exciting in here. I'll cut the Prelate, Sanguine Boon. We've got like 11 theoretically playable cards already, so like, if we're not getting more playables, that's fine. Is Till the Soil not a consideration with all these 4s? Maybe we're just like not scrounging at all ever. I think I'd rather just be more aggro. I'm not going to play Egwene's Prodigy, so I'm just going to grab the Silencing Snake as a reserve card for destroying Constants. Hey, look, a distraction. What is going on? What is going on in the art in this card? Sparkle Cap's actually pretty reasonable for us. We put Swift Strike in here, or the Valor Gem, perhaps. Probably hiding this Furious Blitzer. This Call of the Deepwood might not be necessary, too. We'll see who... I love Feral Root Tactics. It's worse than Blitz, but we definitely love combat tricks with Surging Wildfire. Alright, Surging Wildfires, please. Surging Wildfires, please. Alright, that's just like not even real life, right? Just like, force Surging Wildfire, pack 1, pick 1, open Viridian, pack 2. Sure. Sign me up. Deal. Noob Lucker. Never remember that limited is a skill game and the better player always wins. In case you were wondering, after we just flooded out in that Immortal match, Corey went in and whitelisted me is what happened. He felt really bad for me drawing so many resources there in that last game, so he whitelisted me for this draft. Yep, just like 3/3 crush for 3 with just like random diligence upside. Like, sure, that's real. Sign me up. Nothing super exciting in this pack. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the battle preparation. This conscript's a 1-cost troop and gives it +2/+2. This is one of my favorite cards. In Wild, it kind of lets you spread the curve out. This is also like a 3-drop, basically. On average, this is creating like a 3-power troop for 3 resources, and sometimes they have random upside. We do need more cats, you're not wrong. Kitty cat, come back. Kitty cat, come back. I'm gonna grab a Boisterous Ballad here, I think. Conscript's a 2-cost Ardent Troop and gives it speed. This can create some real game enders like William Rowan or Voice of the Ashwood. Blitz just can't actually pass this card while we're in this archetype. Would like the Iotachi Cavalry, but this gives a troop +4/+2 as a quick action. It has Mobilize, so you can spend 1 resource on this bad boy. Deck sucks, Zero Marvel. How am I supposed to spin the wheel? I mean, Surging Wildfire is kind of a wheel, right? I would like to just complain for a moment how unlucky we are that we haven't gotten another Surging Wildfire in this pack. It's pretty unfortunate, really. We just ran out of all of our good fortune, basically. What's going on, Aaron? I am kind of sad that we haven't seen more cats. Like, it's kind of not unrealistic to expect some more of those. When you have more Surging Wildfires than you do Rose Kittens. Is Hex better than Magic? From a pure game design standpoint, Hex has been continually knocking their formats out of the park, while Magic has continually fallen short in recent memory. Hex's standard format is just, it's so good, and it's been so good for the last year and a half that I've been playing it, while Magic's standard format has really just, like, steadily slid downhill. Hopefully we get a couple of Thorn Pups. Like, we're definitely playing, like, even just 2 Rose Kittens, but hopefully we can get a pupper or 2 in the 3rd pack. Oh, kitty cat, come back now, you hear? We have to pass a Flame Guard in that pack, which is kind of sad, but, like, 10 out of 10 want more cats. So this Rose Kitten gets +2 power if we have other Rose Kittens or Thorn Pups, and Thorn Pups will be in the 3rd pack. No, I pretty much haven't played Modern this year almost at all. Modern has, like, once upon a time was my favorite format in Magic, and it's just, like, continually gotten less interactive and more linear and degenerate. I've really been enjoying Legacy, and I started playing some 1v1 Commander on Magic Online, so nothing super interesting here. Do we think the Till the Soil's worth it? There's nothing in here that I'm likely to play. Like, we're not going to play a 3rd Feral Tech, so I guess I'll take the Till the Soil for now to maybe jump up into Surging Wildfires faster. We have this Ashwood Minstrel here, too, that can generate 1 temporary resource 1 time, so it can jump us up into a Surging Wildfire, which is nice. Another Ashwood Minstrel. Yep, and I think Minstrel's just better than Till the Soil, right? Because, like, Minstrel can, like, mobilize blitzes and, like, take a Grandfather Elk activation and crack in with them. It wears Feral Root Tactics, too, so we've got, like, 20 playables here. We're not even into the 3rd pack, which is just excellent. I've not dropped any frames yet, so it's definitely something that's not on me. Grab another Sneak, I guess. Nothing particularly exciting in this pack. Every time I draft Rose Kittens, I never see Thorn Pups in the 3rd pack, though, so we'll see. Thankfully, Rose Kitten is the better payoff between Thorn Pup and Rose Kitten, so, like, just having cats, not having any dogs isn't a big deal. we could use some removal, but, like, the fact that we have, like, Feral Root Tactics and Blitz and, like, Grandfather Elk is going to be our champion means that, like, not having a ton of removal isn't a huge deal. We can just, like, punch our way through whatever our opponents are doing. I really don't think Jurassic Spark is very good. Running Iotachi Cavalries. Okay, maybe prioritize some Valor producers in the next pack. Probably worth putting Valor on Sparkle Cap at this point, too, with those. At this rate, incoming, right? Can we just like open Lasgar's Vengeance? If we're not unlucky, we'll open Lasgar's Vengeance. It's basically what it's come down to. Ooh, Galleon Sentinel actually is a Valor producer. Stalagamage can probably go. You're drafting with bots, right? So, both the Iotachi Cavalry's wheeling should mean that we're about to get a lot of good Ruby cards in this third pack, because Iotachi Cavalry is a pretty premium Ruby card, and both of them coming around late should mean that that chart is thoroughly open. Lava Shaper, Lasgar's Vengeance, Lava Shaper. Man, this pack's really bad. I guess Feral Squeaker is the pick. Nothing else in here terribly exciting. Pyramaze isn't good. Look at the opposing champion's hand, choose a card that secretly gets, basically, they take damage until they play it. Show me the Lava Shapers! I guess we'll take Feral Squeaker. This card's probably not going to make the cut, but we'll grab it for now. Is Pyramaze worth 350 plat? If it's actually worth money. Ooh, we got a Pupper. I think the Pupper's a higher priority than the Fire in the Hole here. Yeah, I think the Thorn Pup is a higher pick priority for us than the Fire in the Hole here. Double Ruby is a little tough for us. We're definitely base wild at this point. Oh, the Lasgar is being worth something, sure. Just, what an embarrassment of riches, really. I don't even know what to say at this point. It's probably the Puke Troll, right? This is a 3/3 that's quick, so it can, like, flash in and block things, and it can give one of our troops plus power until end of turn if we draw it late. Again, I think the Fire in the Hole is just, like, difficult to cast. We're definitely short on removal, but honestly, I think we want to just beat people down. There's, like, a Root Wrangler in here that's reasonable, too. I think it's just the Puke Troll. You think we want the Ironsmith? I don't think we have enough Ardent troops for the Ironsmiths reasonably. We've got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess we have, like, almost 10. No one will take the Puke. That's true. I guess we could support the Ironsmith, and if we get, like, 1 or 2 more Ardent 2-drops, it's, like, really good. Like, curving Minstrel into Ironsmith is real good. And grab this Root Wrangler and put a Valor gem in here to support these Iotachi Cavalries. Yeah, maybe they'll hate pick the Puke Troll. I mean, the Battlefield Ironsmith is not bad by any means. Maybe I cut this Eager Lackey. We have a lot of 4s. Just puke out your Wildfire and call it a day, you know? Yeah, we got, like, these Cavalries, like, 14th and 15th pick, or, like, 13th and 14th pick, so... Spring Dancer, you say. Again, kind of want removal, but Spring Dancer makes my Cavalries better and my Ironsmith better, so Spring Dancer it is. Maybe I don't want the Galleon Sentinel at this point. Is Galleon Sentinel better than Root Wrangler? Maybe. Is a 3/3 Skyguard better than a 4/2? if they're both just making a Valor. Probably. Still need another cut out of this pack. Nothing we're interested in playing in here, which is fine, right? Like, we already have just, like, infinite playables in our deck. Which, the answer to how many Spring Dancers is too many in 555 draft was you could never have enough Spring Dancers, so... Don't entirely understand cutting Eager Lackey. I just, like... We've got so much going on here. It's like it's Feral Squeaker the next cut here, or Failure Text. Like, I've already got 24 cards here. Like, stuff's gotta go. I think it Squeaks. I think I want 2 Combat Tricks here at a minimum. This Call the Deepwood might not be good enough, but, like, I've got 2 Iotachi Cavalries. These are probably fine. We only have one mobilized card, though. We just got, like, this 1 Blitz. So, like, I don't think that's a real consideration. Actually, in Magic and Hex Limited, you can play more than 4 if you draft more than 4. Yeah, Call of the Deepwood is good. You're not wrong. Honestly, I kind of just want an 18th resource. So, like, I feel like games where we're going to be able to play our cards that we're not going to lose. And maybe the Sparkle Cap's just not good enough. We, like, play 18 just so we can run people out. Stinkhorn's a card I might board in against an opposing aggressive deck. We're definitely not starting it. Like, is this unreasonable? The flip side of that is, like, I have these 2 Minstrels that are, like, pseudo-resources. Yeah, you think it's 17 with 2 Minstrels? I guess we just leave the Sparkle Cap in the deck. Fire in the whole fucking wield. God, what is even going on right now? Like, can we just, like, take a moment and discuss, like, what is happening in this draft? Like, am I playing this? It's double Ruby. I feel like I'm not supposed to because it's double Ruby and I just want to, like, kill people, but... Like, it wheeled. I don't... We'll take the puke troll, I guess. We don't know if we're gonna play the first fire in the hole. We're definitely not. Alright, I have to cut another card out of this deck now. It's a Galleon Sentinel? This is why you have this win rate in draft. I know, right? Man, I thought things were going to end up poorly, too, after we pack one, picked one to the Surging Wildfire. Like, we'll force it. Is it the Galleon? I think the Sentinel's the cut, right? Like, I kind of want the Valor Producer, but I also don't want... force this archetype that can literally not be more open. We just, like, have a second Ruby Wild deck here in our sideboard that we could play. There's, like literally could just build 2 reasonable Ruby Wild decks out of this pool. Alright. 9. 8. I have to tell Corey he needs to unwhitelist me. Otherwise people are going to get suspicious. Valor on this pretty little lady. Yeah, right? We're just gonna, like, never hit our 3rd shard drop and die. Hacky with the 13-month resubscription. Welcome back and thank you for the continued support. I do appreciate it. Over an entire year. Alright, first victim. I mean, yep, that's just like we drew it up, right? Hand only gets better if we draw one of our 2 Ashwood Minstrels by turn 2. And by that I mean we can play Boisterous Ballad on 1 now. A Zomba Hoax. Dawn Scout, sure. Nice. Well on our way to not bricking off and dying. Got ourselves looking like a Ruby Wild mirror match here. Bushi. Very powerful card. Huh. 10 out of 10 attacking with this. The question is, what am I playing this turn? I think it's just Viridian, right? I could play the Ashwood to, like, guarantee the Surging Wildfire next turn, but I feel like we're going to be a professional and just draw the card here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this Battlefield Ironsmith here on my Viridian, and then if they want to trade 2 for my Viridian, I'm okay with that, I think. And I'm gonna attack with both of these, because if they want to eat this, then this is living and gonna get to... Yeah, that's fine. Just, like, take 6, this gets to Diligence, like, that's insane for me. That's really unfortunate for us. Might get punished for being too aggressive here. Let's see. If they attack, we're taking this trade. They did not. Alright. Ding. Alright, so... I mean, just like beep beep, right? Attack. Attack for 10, I guess. That's all I got. Yep. They have a blitz here, we could be in trouble. Deal. Now we can go Cavalry. Into Minstrel. Into Spring Dancer. Yeah, right? They've got a bunch of removal in their deck. That was weird. Okay, yeah, I don't think we want to change anything. Yeah, I don't think we want to change anything. Just submit. Submit. Just bring the beat down. So you'll run it back here. Bring in the other Ruby Wild deck, right? Can we board into the different one? Yep, the sand's great. Alright, I think I'm gonna play... Yeah, I'll play the Spring Dancer here. Yeah, Yank, we're back to the land of functional software and pretty graphics and wonderful sound effects. Boisterous Ballad, don't mind if it does. Furious Blitzer. Yeah, I think I'm okay trading here. Just gonna play this attack with both of these. Next turn we can play the Viridian and then mobilize the Blitz off of it. Doesn't take the trade. Deal. So, we know they have one explosive interlude. I think I still just want to play this Viridian and Valorant. Plays around Feed the Flames here. I could hold up Blitz. I think that's wrong. If we get interluded here, we're gonna feel bad. 6 drop. Sure, in Cavalry. I'm gonna champ power this Viridian here. And then go ahead and attack, I think. If he wants to block, I will fail root tactics over the top. This one becomes Valorous, throw their troops, get +2/+2. Sure. It's fine. You're gonna attack because you're real dead on the backswing. Real dead. Oh, look, all of my cards get cheaper. That's unfortunate that we drew a resource there. That means the Viridian, we can't be empty-handed for the Viridian for next turn. Block me! Block me! Oh, geez, that's annoying. We traded there, and he got to keep his monk. That exchange did not work out well for us. Probably gonna die to this now. Unless we draw a Surging Wildfire here like a professional. Is that good? If so, why? This is going to be a 5-5, possibly a 6-6, so the Puke Troll just gets to eat it. Sure. This can power up itself, right? Yeah. Alright, successfully vomited on their troop. I'm gonna hold that for now. No reason to attack in here. That's pretty good. Alright, where my wildfire at? I need to surge. I need to surge! And we're 1 in 8 to draw a Surging Wildfire right now. I like those odds. Make this 8 power and attack with it. That doesn't seem awful. He has to block then. If he has a pump spell for this, we're going to be real sad here. Could just be holding a resource like we are, though. Ding. Sweet. Dead on board. I was talking about having drawn a lot of resources. I mean, we've got one less resource than they do. Oh, we're Cosmic! Oh, we're Cosmic! Let's see where we came into Cosmic at. 107. It's not too terrible. What was the troop that got pumped when your Viridian was pumped? Oh, it's the 7-5 for 6 that when it's Valorous and attacks, it gives all your other troops +2/+2. It's an uncommon. Right? We only drew 1 Surging Wildfire in 2 games. That's pretty unlucky. All things considered. Everybody who drafts is watching the stream and they know they don't want to queue in. They know the wildfire is coming for them. The surge is coming. It's coming. Did you forget how to sit on the couch, Jacob? Yeah? You want to come sit by Dad? Come here. Come sit by me. Dad's deck is surging. It's wacky and wild. What do I think are the top 3 decks? Empress, Redlings, and Sapphire Diamond Control. I'm actually writing about the Sapphire Diamond Control deck right now. Have a deck primer about it published on the main Hex TCG site next week. I think the Sapphire Diamond Control deck is exceptionally well positioned in the standard constructed format. It's very, very powerful. Got some more Cheerios? Go get your bowl. Go get your bowl. We've been streaming a good bit with the Sapphire Diamond Control deck as well. Bring your bowl over and I'll give you some Cheerios. No, we're staying down here. Yeah, there's still plenty of reasonable decks. Like, those decks aren't head and shoulders above the rest of the field, but if I had to pick 3 decks that are probably the best of the best, they would definitely be those 3. Yeah, we got a victim. Love to go first. Oh, what do we think, chat fam? What do we think? Double Rose Kitten on the play is kind of hard to pass up, right? Oh, you found the rest of your Cheerios? Is this a sneaper? Is this like just like what we're doing with our lives? The problem with this hand is like it wants to draw shards, it wants to draw ruby shard, and it wants to draw non-shards. Alright, fine, we'll run them out with our cats. We will run them out with our cats. Maybe they just won't have a play till turn 3 and they'll just like die horribly. I wouldn't mind that. Maybe we'll draw a Thorn Pup. You get to just like pupper them on 4. Don't play a 2/2. Don't do it. Have a heart. God bless Slow Shard. Let's draw a Ruby here. This costs 2 to activate. Yeah, so that means I can play this. And then next turn, I can play this other cat, plus activate my Thorn Pup. Alright, just no plays here, opponent. No plays from the opponent here. God bless us. Oh, jeez. Oh, I can't even contain myself right now. Am I just supposed to activate this, or am I supposed to hold the Blitz up? I feel like I'm supposed to hold the Blitz up. I feel like I'm supposed to hold the Blitz up and just play this Minstrel. This just... Man, everything's coming up Millhouse. Oh, swept us away. Okay, so I got punished for playing the Minstrel out when I did. Got a little punished for playing the Minstrel out when I did. That's fine. Oh, that's so rude, opponent. Why would you have removal for my threats that are scary? That's so unfortunate for us. Man, you actually play a game now? I want to just like run my opponent over. We're not supposed to actually play a game here. Get with the times, opponent. You were supposed to just die here. I wasn't supposed to actually have to try here. You were supposed to roll over. Not playing the Valor out here because I could activate this to activate my Thorn Pup. Ah, God! Just, why does our opponent have so much removal? We are just the unluckiest, really. Just the stone unluckiest. Can we draw Wildfire, please? Wildfire! Feral Root Tactics. Alright, Valor. Champ Power. That's all I got. Look how dead they are, and we just like got dismantled, and they're still super dead. Haven't even drawn a Wildfire. Crossing Swords, you say? Ether 3-1 here. Oh, you're right. We could have mobilized the Blitz. That's fine. They're probably dead here, right? Just savage. Miss Lethal doesn't matter. So, how much justice is there in the world, ladies and gentlemen? Actual 0. None of the justice. Careful. You like any Cheerios, Jacob Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good. I'm gonna be disciplined and mulligan this one. I don't think that one's good enough. This hand's fine. We got Rose Kitten on 2 into Battle Prep, plus play the Battle Prep on 3 into Wildfire on 4. Sign me up. Let's draw another wild chart at some point. Ooh, and by that, I mean we have Cat and the Cat. The Cat in the Hat. The Mad Catter, if you would. That kitten life. What's the cat do? The cat is a 2/2 with Crush, which means if they block it, any extra damage that their troop doesn't take up goes over to them. And every time we play another kitten, all cats get bigger. So this is a 2/2 Crush right now, but when I play out the second kitten, this will be a 4/2. Well, we'll get to Wildfire next turn, but we won't get to Champ Powered unless we draw Wild here. Alright, attack for 4. So they take 3 because we crushed over. Sweep away. That must have been what they drew. That's pretty good. So on Diligence, this gets Life Drain. Does it actually have a game here that I have to think about? It's just like Wildfire Crush, right? Yeah, I think it's just Wildfire Crush. They only have 3 power here. This only hits them for 2. I guess if they have a Strangler or a Butcher, we feel a little bit bad about this. I think we're just supposed to get this down. We can, like, Valor it up next turn and keep pushing. Let them draw, like, one of our 2 pieces of removal. Need more Cheerios? Right, well, they haven't just snapped off. They haven't... Ooh, that's pretty good. That's going to be pretty tough to race, actually. Sure. Okay. Champ Power, please. Show me the wild! Show me the wild! That's another Rose Kitten. Alright, Cat. Cat. The cat comes back now, you hear? The cat came back the very next day. Oh, the cat came back. Thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. They knew he wouldn't stay away, away, away. Hey, hey, hey. Alright, so if we hit a wild next turn, we can go like Dancer, Valor, Champ Power, and like Crunch with the Nerds. How are they attacking here is the question. They could force some blocks on us. I think I'm pretty obligated to block here. That's unfortunate. Scale of 1 to dead. Sliding firmly towards the dead side of the scale. Yeah, just dead in the air. It's unfortunate. So if we don't block there, they can't Death's Head. They can't Death's Head Rider us. Yep. Hand needs to draw some resources, but we'll see what it can do. If we draw a Ruby next turn, and then a resource the turn after that, this hand's just insane. Alright, we didn't hit a Ruby, but we at least hit another Shard. We could have gotten a 4/4 flyer with Battle Prep. Good call, MTG Mailing. Good call. You're right. Yeah, there's the 2/2 flyer for 1 that you can conscript sometimes. That's pretty good. Alright, the fact that we've bricked here probably means we're going to die. I guess if we hit next turn, we get to just, like, curve Wildfire into Wildfire. This might have been a greedy keep at 7. Just, the cards are so good. And we just don't have... We have less Ruby than Wild in our deck, so maybe we're just supposed to throw it back. Hands like this are a reason, like, maybe we're supposed to be on 18 resources, just because, like... I mean, by that, I mean we are a filthy, filthy noob lucker. And they do not have Strangle up right now. They only, oh, they have fucking Sweep Away up. God bless America. They've done it every game. I'm so bad at this! Why am I so bad at this, Jacob? Why am I so bad at this? 10 out of 10 should have just attacked there. I looked at their resources and saw no Strangle up, and I was just like, okay, that's fine, we're in the clear. And then nope, I'm a big dumb stupid. Big old dumb stupid. Lost our Champ Power. So could have played around that. Should have played around that. Gosh, I'm terrible. So I'm gonna play this Minstrel out, and I'm gonna activate it to play the Surging Wildfire, because this way we can block their Broom Bot at least here after this gets strangled and we die horribly. Alright, well, it's not getting strangled at least. Or if it is getting strangled, our opponent messed up. Sure. We're trading here? Do they have like a Sanguine boon? Sure. Okay. God, just nothing is going our way today. The draft went our way, but this game, holy crap. We're just getting manhandled here. Take 3. Opponent's draws just lined up exceptionally well against ours. I think I'm just doing this into Ironsmith here. So they'll trade there, yep, and they take 7 here. Yeah, if I just... They 10 out of 10 would have Broombot, would have swept away, even if we hadn't used our champion power that turn, I think. So if I was just, like, up a champion power here to, like, be able to force through the second Surging Wildfire obnoxiously, like, we'd be in a pretty good spot. So if we lose this game, it's definitely my fault. Should have left my champion power for a turn where we would have been able to guarantee its activation coming through. Sure. You gonna sacrifice one of these, make this unblockable? Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and trade with their 3-2 at this point. They get to draw a card off my deck, but that's fine. Deck's got mostly bad cards in it anyways. Taking 4 here down to 7, they gain 2 up to 16. Ballad will make ruin, right? Oh, they got our Thorn Pup. That's really sad. Puke Troll, you say? Alright, let's start with this and see what we get. Voice of the Ashwood. That's pretty good. Huh. Probably just want a Surging Wildfire, right? Just like 10 out of 10. This is 8. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the Rose Kitten back just in case something goes sideways here. Yep, I see your Cheerio, bud. Oh. Like, our champ power would have just been lethal there, right? Basically. Sure, Wildfire's dead. Needs to activate this. Let me take 2. God, just actually everything. Man. Well, I guess we do this, and then we get to attack in with this, which puts us up to 6 resources, so this Puke Troll can eat the Thorn Pup next turn. So my opponent would have died here had I saved my champion activation, which is like the thing we want. So they have a removal spell here. Sacrifice. Oh, I missed gaining 2 points of life. Am I dead anyway somehow? Okay. Oh, jeez. Yep, I think we're just going to end up coming up short here now. And again, opponent would have been exactly dead had we not used my champion power the turn I used it. So mismanaged our resources, had all the tools we needed to win this game, and just messed it up. Well, on the list of cards that kept us in this game, that was definitely towards the top. Well, I mean, champ powering this turn didn't win us the game, so it didn't matter. Okay, did the removal. Did that too. Let's them shift flight. Your opponent. So. Yep, deck is really good, and I messed up that game. It's really easy to just like ship in. I just was clicking too quickly. I like looked at their resource and was like, well, they don't have double blood, so they can't strangle us. It didn't occur to the fact that I had played they had played sweep away against us in both of the other games, so I should have played around that. No, I mean, my opponent is very lucky, and we flooded out there at the end. We're just the unluckiest is the reason why we lost. Duh. Duh, just the unluckiest. One of the biggest changes or jumps you can make that's hard to make as a TCG player as you're getting better is like being able to identify the mistakes as you're making them. There's so many little things you're doing as you like play each game that you play through. Like being able to identify the critical points where like you're not mulliganing enough or you're taking that really small incorrect line. Like, you know, some of the times like the thing that loses you the game on turn 12 happened on turn 2 and it just kind of like snowballed and spiraled and gave your opponent a big sequence of outs that they could draw. That's fine. Yeah, there's a little bit more variation in a TCG than in chess though, because like, you know, your cards are different every game as opposed to starting in the same position with chess every time. Alright, well, we were going to play the Sparkle Cap, but now that we have a chance to just turn through the Surging Wildfire, 10 out of 10 going for that. Swing and a miss here. I'm gonna attack for 1 and play the Sparkle Cap out, I think. And again, like, you know, we talked about this is why we probably want to play more resources, and I think that's very real. Like, there's a very good chance this should have just been an 18 shard deck. Twilight Reverend. Holy crap. That's a beating. Alright, alright, Surging Wildfire this turn might be enough to battle through that. And by that I mean there's no way this isn't about to eat a piece of removal. If this doesn't eat removal and we draw a wild next turn, we're gonna punch for a lot. We even have the Valor in our hand. That's decent for us. So we get to play this out. God, opponent would have just taken, like, pretty near lethal amount of damage this turn, right? Hopefully they keep attacking with this. Yeah, Comcast is dropping some frames. I apologize. Catching back up. And dropped like half a percent worth of frames there. Please keep attacking. You want Margarine? Okay, they're leaving the Gallant Duelist back on defense here. Alright, it's another resource for us. I think I'm just shipping with everything here. I can Puke Troll if he blocks. Maybe I should have Champ Powered here, because this is the one that... Okay, yeah. So we'll Puke Troll. We need to give this +1. We'll let them for 5 here. Am I supposed to throw the Blitz on in there at that point? It's possible this Valor should have just gotten played too, actually. That's really good. Alright. No attacks. Alright, interesting. That's smart at this point. Twilight Reverend can stall most of my board. Can we force through lethal this turn? So if I Champ Power this, and then he puts the Twilight there, he's gonna end up effectively at 11. And then if he blocks here, okay, so I could Champ Power here, Valor here. Any more Cheerios? Okay. I think I need to pump the brakes for a turn here. I really don't want him to be able to go wider, though. I guess I can Sparkle Cap. I can go Valor. Valor. And now I can champ power here. That probably means this is going to go here. We'll see how he handles the rest of this. Maybe we can put enough pressure on their life total here that they can't afford to use the... He can't afford to use the Twilight River in activation anymore. He has to attack with it again next turn. Yeah, the fact that Invincible makes Crush not matter is huge. I still have my Blitz up here, though. They only have one resource up, so they probably don't have a trick. If they have a Reversion here, we're just, like, stone dead, so we're not playing around that. Sounds like Declan might be away from his nap. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check on him real quick. Alright, so this is not invincible yet, right? Valorous, Life Drain, Flight. So I'm just going to pass priority here. Because I'm okay with this eating this and this eating this. They're going to pay 6 here. And then I'm going to go ahead and blitz this one. I guess I should blitz this one, right? So that way Reversion hurts the least. And then that's lethal, right? Because this is going to put them to effectively 11. Sweet. I don't think I have anything I can board in here. Yeah. I think we're just going to go ahead and hit submit. Easy mulligan here. No Ruby, no Wildfire. No Wild has Ashwood, has Wildfire. Sure, send me up. Nine Wild in the deck, let's do it. Apologies for the, looks like we're still dropping frames here, which is annoying, but unfortunately nothing I can do about that. It's Comcastic. Yank Jeff with the 3rd month resubscription. A quarter of a year. Thank you for the continued support and welcome back. I do appreciate it. Oh, they conscripted that. I was like, why is that attacking? That's right on time, Boisterous Ballad. Hopefully, what will be right on time next turn is our Wild Threshold so we can start jamming some goodies down their throat. good. No blocks. Ding! The fries are done. I'm just supposed to play the wildfire, I'm pretty sure here. He's got removal, he's got removal. Let's go! Let's go! Beep beep, off to the races. Last game he had Bring to Justice, which is going to need a second dive in to be able to play out here. No! No! He's already just! Don't do it! He's so young! He's got so much to live for! Don't kill him! Don't kill him! The surging wildfire, he's barely lived! He's barely lived a day in his life! Mercy! Mercy for the wildfire! He just wants to live to surge another day. Forlorn Soldier, sure. With a Valor, so they can double here now. Need to hit a wild charge so we can champ power. That's unfortunate. Oh, I guess I could just Valor my own guy, right? I'll make this a 5 toughness. Alright, crunch for 8. Alright, this is the last of the Cheerios. Now I'll have to go upstairs and get another bag. Well, we now have a wealth of things here. They held back both of those. I think at this point I'm just going to battle prep. I'm just like waiting on our champ activation here. We have a Valor on this now, so they can't bring it to Justice like they did last game. My opponent's complaining about this being an absurd card as an uncommon. The person playing Twilight River with Trial of Tomes in their deck too. Pyro Knight. Sure. Alright, so we got that. What are we doing? This would kick this up to 8, which means they have to put both of these in front of it. I think I'm just passing the turn here now. I think I want to wait till next turn, and I will champ power and then push everything through. If I hit another resource next turn, I can Thorn Pup plus activate Thorn Pup. I am giving my opponent another chance to like activate their champion power here or hit a removal spell for the Surging Wildfire, but I think it's worth waiting. Alright, they killed one of my cats, that's fine. Alright, hit the resource. I think we're just supposed to ship now. Attack with everything here. Take a big old 8-ball upstairs. Let them figure out what they want to do here. This cat's coming across for 6. Yep. Is this board state good? If so, why? Just Valid. Play our speedy troop. Activate. Oh, come on. Please hit Rowan. Oh, we're so unlucky. We're so unlucky. Oh, we're probably winning anyways, but you know, devil's in the details. Alright, so finished. Finished 2-1. You know, details. Punted the match we lost. So, you know, not too terrible. The draft queue's almost ready to fire again. Should we? Is my Comcast going to behave? Hey, what are you doing? Stop choking yourself. You want more Cheerios? Yeah? Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get Jake some more cereal.